Dear friends, I have to say that many friends has asked the question that what is the responsibility, what is the accountability of the safety officer at the construction site. Dear friends, I have to say that there are many topics are there for the explanation that you can express your responsibilities and duties at the construction site. You can say that in a starting condition we will have to conduct the HSC training and the safety induction training. Safety induction training that in the starting condition for the of the employee, you will have to conduct, you will have to explain regarding your welfare facilities in safety induction training, and you will have to explain your job specific plan and about your side, and you will have to tell that medical facilities, urinary facilities, drinking water facilities, all type of facilities you will have to explain of your newcomers, of your induction in the training of your employees. In spite of this, you can say that this is accountability of the HSC officer, that HSC officer will conduct the training and will observe the observation at the site. After working at site, that if the safety officer find out unsafe act and conditions, in that situation, the safety officer will have to stop the unsafe act, because there is nothing but probability of hazard. Suppose that vendors and mason and steel fixer are working at height, and suppose that scaffolders are working at height without full body harness. In that circumstances, safety officer can stop the work and can say that you need to come on the ground floor. After that, the safety officer will provide the training of those workers, and after providing the training, can permit for the start the work, because this is called immediate effect, because due to the lots of unsafe act condition, unsafe act hazard can be at the side. If there is nothing but hazard at side, then you will have to find out which type of activities are going on and which type of hazards are there. You will have to provide the training. In the training, you will have to try to apply a controlling method. This is a responsibility of the safety officer, because already you have known that you will have to tell that there are 5 steps for controlling of the hazard: illumination, substitution, engineering control, administrative control, and PP's control. PP's control is there in the last step for controlling of hazard. However, this is manufacturing that you will have to conduct the training, and the training there are many topics for the conducting training outside. First topic is the first aid training. You can find the fire training and emergency mock drill and height work training, and regarding this how to erect the scaffolding. Firstly, to find out the scaffolders are competent or not. If they are competent, then you will have to provide the training how to erect the scaffolding. And before the erection of the scaffolding, you will have to inspect the materials, that materials are in good condition or not. After that, you will have to find out, suppose there is a drenched area, and this is PCC area and RCC area. However, you will have to provide the training that how to use a base jack for the leveling of the scaffolding. After erection of the scaffolding, you will have to find out the condition of the scaffolding. After finding the condition of the scaffolding, you can use the red tag and green tag. Green tag means that you are permitted for do the work at height. There is no probability of hazard. And red tag, if you are using that in time before the using the tags, you will have to provide the training of the workers. If you are finding the red tag on the scaffolding, in that time you don't have to do the scaffolding. You don't have to do the work at height, because there is nothing but hazard. Because there is a probability of fall down or scaffolding can collapse. In that circumstance, for the production work, if you are riding on if you are going on the scaffolding, just suppose don't go on the floor, don't go on the scaffolding, because there is nothing but probability of hazard. And in spite of, if you are walking outside, you will have to find out the condition of the scaffold, condition of the fire. Suppose you are fighting fire, there is nothing but fire at the site. In that circumstances, you will have to control the fire by the power of extinguisher as per need. That which type of fire is there? So electrical fire. For the electrical fire, you will have to use the CO2 type. For the general fire, you will have to use the class ABC type of extinguisher. And there is nothing but probability of a hazard. In that circumstance, as per need, you can mitigate and minimize of the hazards. In spite of this, suppose that you have to do the work of inspection of the scaffolding, you have to do the inspection of the tower crane. Before the erection of the tower crane, you will have to find out the competency of the riggers, that riggers are competent or not. After the finding the competency, you will have to check the acrophobia, hypophobia, are they suffering from this type of disease or not. And that vertigo test is also required for those workers, those who will do at height. In spite of this, you will have to complete the work permit, and the work permit will fill by the supervisor, and you will have to check the cross verification. You will have to check that is erection of the scaffolding is properly, that are they using the PPs as per need or not. Suppose that welding work is going outside, you will have to check of the welding area, that is there any combustible material or not. And if you are finding the combustible material, you will have to remove. After that, you will have to check the competency of the scaffolder. You will have to check the competency of the welders. The welders are competent or not. You will have to check the condition of the welding machine. You will have to check the condition of the holder, and you will have to check the thimble. After that, you will have to provide the CO2 type of extinguisher and send also. And that area should be free from the combustible material. Not only this, because you have learned the many type of hazards are there outside. But I have to say that if you are finding on any observations outside, you will have to conduct the safety committee meeting. In the committee meeting, you will have to disclose observations. Your all team members, senior engineer, project manager, and timekeeper, storekeeper, and HSE person, you will have to disclose all observations in the meeting, and they will suggest you that how can you control of the hazards, you can mitigate of the hazard. In that time, it can be easy for you, because this is safety person. This is your accountability, this is your responsibility, that through thick and thin you will have to mitigate the hazard, and after finding the hazard, you will have to try to control the hazard by the power of HIRA, HIRA, Hazard Identification